welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online. Today I'm just gonna go over some of the new houses coming with the next patch, or the big patch for Blackwood. And I've been playing on the PTS for a little bit yesterday. Been playing with Bastion as the companion. There are still a lot of bugs, and I intend to do a more thorough companion video all by itself. But so far, as I can tell, see, I've got him dressed in a costume, and so you can give him whatever outfit you want to give him. You can do outfits, or you can do costumes, and that sort of thing. When you are looking at other people who have the same companion, you don't see his name. You see the player name's companion. That's what you see. Whatever their player's name is, companion. So they're a little anonymous, so it doesn't break your immersion when you're looking at a duplicate of your companion running around town. Some of the buggy things are listed in the patch notes. There's a lot of bugs still with the companions. When I talk to him, his volume level for his voice conversation varies greatly. So at first, the first question you ask him, he's like, "What can we talk about?" Then the second one, you can barely hear the rest of his conversation. So that kind of thing is buggy. I've been running across some graphical glitches in the game. I'm not running any add-ons in the PTS, so there are definitely a few graphical issues in the PTS right now. So this is just week 1 of the PTS. But what I have found that is not buggy are the homes. So let's have a look at the new homes. There are actually 3. Everybody says there's 2, but there are actually 3. So there is a free one for this zone. And it's right here. Let me get the map. So in Leowin, you can get the Pilgrim's Rest apartment or room at the Caladas Inn in town. And it's free because you have to complete a little quest that will give you the anthology of abodes available for acquisition. So the lady that you need to talk to is standing right outside the room, as she is in all the other cities where this free apartment exists. And each city is different. So anyway, let's have a look at this. So you just come up the stairs, and Philande will be here, and she'll be asking you to do a quest for her, and you just have to talk to her.
With your reputation, I'm sure you...
Yeah, all you have to do is talk to her. You don't have to run around and grab anything or go anywhere. You just talk to her and make sure that you're not going to worship the Daedra or whatever you want to tell her, and she'll give you the keys to this room. It is very small. Now, for immersion's sake, Bastion will stay out here, and so will the pets. So pets and any pets, either from, like the sorcerer pets to the non-combat pets to the companions, they will not come inside the room with you. And here you see Bastion is in my apartment already because I have a template character, and that means that she's done all the quests to be able to put him in as a guest in the house. So my immersion is not broken because he arrived at the door with me, and here he is in my apartment. The room itself is very small. I've decorated it as best as I could with some stuff from the Crown store, which on the PTS everything only costs 1 crown. So, and then they give you a daily allowance of about 5,000 crowns to play with. So I've just furnished it with a few things that I thought would fit in the room. It's been very, very simple little room, but It also provides a very quick way to teleport into the city, so into the zone. Now, there is another house here in town, and we saw this on the preview from the ESO Live. Let's go have a look at it.
Cities are as alive, fickle, and uncertain as people. Some are good, some are bad. Some give you gifts, others rob you blind.
And I don't find the companions being too chatty. I left him on the default. So every once in a while he'll have something to say. And he does have repeat conversations on some things. Alright, now you can see the house as we approach. Let's see if I have a walk. Yeah. We see the house as we approach. It is sitting across a bridge that goes over the little river thing here. And it is actually two separate buildings with a walkway between them that you have access to. So it's kind of interesting that way. It seems like it would be good if you were able to share this with, you know, another person so they could live in one side of the house. But, you know, there might be one side of the house that's living quarters and the other side of the house could be a shop or some other thing out of your imagination. Whatever, it's a very interesting little house. Let's look at it on the map. So this is the city of Leowin, and the house is right here. This is called Water's Edge, and this is a Crown Store home, and like I said, it's got two entrances. It's two different structures straddling the bridge. Now this is it vacant, and I really like the design on the walls and the floors. The banisters have a nice look to them as well. There is glass here, but it's not transparent. And it is, I think, 3 levels. Very simple design. So as you can see, a nice big floor up here for something, and then each level has its own sort of a balcony. So out here is the balcony that goes between the two homes, and it is very nice. It's spacious. Okay, so let's go in the second half of this house. And it's very similar. So we got fireplace here. We've got another level at the top. And this one is more like an attic room. So I'd say this section is a smaller home. And down the stairs. But got lots of fireplaces. There is nothing over here. So that is pretty much the home. I could see a lot of really cozy furnishing in here, and on the balcony I could see a lot of little plants, flower boxes and things like that. So let's look at this. It does have a paid version. It has unfurnished and unfurnished. So unfurnished, you can achieve this with in-game gold plus the Blackwood Grand Adventurer achievement. You can get it unfurnished for that, so it wouldn't cost you any real-life money. And then if you want it furnished, you're probably going to have to pay some crowns for it. We don't know how much because This is PTS, but we can definitely preview it. And this is what I like, is we're seeing the region's style in here. So look at the rug. It's a really nice rug, and the design on the furnitures and the paintings kind of goes along with even the painting on the wall. So they found some really nice things to do with these little nooks and crannies. And we will get to the new furnishings in another video. And then up here they have kind of a dining area. This is actually an oil lamp with two little oil lamps sticking out, and more of the bookshelves with books in them. I'm a fan of this. And then the little attic upstairs has the beds. So very cozy. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing on the balconies. Well, it looks like they have chairs and some tea and sweet rolls. So they've at least put that in between the two homes. Otherwise, it's still pretty vacant up here. It's up for you to add things. Yeah, I think they did add some things. So this is typically, they don't add any furnishing to the outside, but it looks like they did add this. So let's go into the top of the bigger section. Same thing up here. They put the beds. This has a more simpler kind of furniture. Some tapestries, so all of that is new. And a bigger bed. And then let's go downstairs. This one doesn't have as many fireplaces. In fact, it does not have a fireplace at all. So the other side has two fireplaces. This has none. I did notice that this comes with this, it looks like some kind of a squid pie. Doesn't that look delicious? Okay. And that's about it for this home. Let's see. So in the homes, Water's Edge is listed under the classic homes section. They don't have a thumbnail yet, so there's still quite a bunch of things that need icons or pictures, and so I'm expecting a bigger patch next week to come in and fix some of the issues that we've found, and hopefully I can get a better example of what is coming with this zone. Okay, so the next home is going to be this home. This is the Pantherfang Chapel. And I felt like it would be best to approach it from the outside, because you really need to be able to appreciate the scale of this next home. Here is Leowen, and then the Pantherfang Chapel is across and to the northeast. It is very near the Farmer's Nook area, just north of the Gideon Wayshrine area as well. So I've gone exploring to try to unlock some wayshrines. I don't know what's going on with wayshrines in this area here, but I couldn't find any. It's kind of strange. Anyway, so you get out of the wayshrine here and you head down this path towards the east. Alright, there's an example of Bastion helping me. Also, the companions do not have any collisions, so it's a good thing because they won't block a door, but it's a bad thing because when they come back to you, this is what they do. They get super close. a little too close for comfort. We barely know each other. So you'll come down from the way shrine. Here's a dock. And when you look over, you can actually see what we're going to be visiting. That is the Pantherfang Chapel right over there. And it is more than just a chapel. There is a fort as well. So it is both sides, as you can see from here. That is it. So what you do is you just get on a boat. This is your travel method. And when you arrive, you come in here. It is like an underground or indoor dock area. So no big boats would be coming in here, just a small skiff here. And you will see that this has lots of nooks and crannies, so there's plenty of places to display little statuettes and things around the place. It has 2 stairs on the side, and then down here is pretty cool. It's well, let's see, let's do a running tour of this. This is the catacombs underneath. And you can go in from there. Or you go around in circles and you come back out to the courtyard. Or you go... There's another passageway. You go back this way and you're back where you started. So that's the other way you can get in there or get out. So it's sort of like an escape, I guess. Then you come up this hallway. Both the stairs are the same. Then you go into the chapel directly from here. Now, if you've ever done the Cold Harbor quest, this kind of structure will be very familiar to you. Because this is the exact same structure that is in Cold Harbor. It just has different textures, but it is the same structure basically. You have the 3-door entrances, you go down here and you've got the 2 side rooms, but in Cold Harbor you can't go past that area. Now this is already furnished, and the way they have it listed on the store is kind of strange. So this will be, I'm sure it's a notable home, but it's not showing up there, and they have Pantherfang Furnished and Pantherfang the Chapel, and then there's another unfurnished one. I have no idea if... I don't understand why it's listed like this. It just shows up in the features. It's probably just the PTS issue. So I own it already furnished. It does come unfurnished. I put in... Oh, that's right. I remember I put in my Munda stones here. But this is the furnished version of it. Once this actually goes live to the server, I will definitely be going over these homes again when we have knowledge of the actual prices. So this is just the big chapel, and also apparently you can do the Mara ritual here in this house. Not quite sure how that works because I didn't test it with anybody. And then you come outside, you have a gorgeous... We're just gonna hit run here because it's quite a large outdoor area. You got running water, you got the trees, and then it continues on all the way around here. You can see the battlements to the side, and to the back you've got some excellent views of the lake or the sea. I think this is sea. when you look at this on the map, it doesn't show you as being anywhere. So it's kind of strange. There's something's just not quite ready yet for prime time. So it's still first week of patch, like I said. Next week, we'll probably get even more details, more fixes, and changes to what's going on right now on the public test server. So this whole area, and then these little stairs go down, and that's down there is the dock where you could go back into the catacombs from here. You cross this little bridge, go down here, and there you see the entrance to the catacombs that we just peeked out of previously. This is an absolutely stunning home. Got little stairs to come down here and more waterfalls. I love waterfalls in my homes because if you're going to hang out in your home and do crafting and decorating and taking a break from the game, then listening to the waterfalls is very comforting. Then you come into the residential and public area, more public area of the fort, which is adjacent to the chapel. As you can see, there's a raised area here. It could really be for anything. It even has a balcony over top. Whoops, we're goofing off here. So it has a balcony up there, and it has some little rooms in here off to the side. But it does come with all this art, all of this new furniture from this region, and it is absolutely gorgeous, very colorful. There's also got the octopus theme going. The plants, I just love the rugs and the tapestries here. And then over here you can go down or up. So you've got a tower that goes up. Look at up. This brings you out to the overlook for this area here. This will make an excellent guild hall. You can do lots of functions here. You could meet, and if you guys like to do ceremonies and stuff, you could do those in the chapel. Good roleplay house too, I would imagine. And this goes all the way around. It also has a matching tower on this side, so we can go up some more. Got some decorations here. There's a ladder, we'll get to that. And then some different rooms that they've cordoned off as bedrooms. And, you know, some bunk rooms, that sort of thing. And then we're back to the tower again. And so let's go up the ladder. And now we have access to the battlements on the top of the towers. And this is all connected, so you can really see the view now. This is the whole entire home. I am just blown away with how gorgeous this is. And so this connects. There's platform around all the way around the square area here. And back up to this tower. And that's your way out. You got two ways out. They've definitely got walls, so you can't jump through this way and cheat. So only way out is to use the provided mechanisms. Alright. So that is it. And the only way in and out of here is to go through the boat. Okay, well, that is it for now. I still have a lot more to go over for the PTS, and I'm actually waiting for more patches before I dive any deeper, because some of these glitches would be game breaking if they went live, and I don't want to show off first week of PTS where things with so many system changes are happening for the first time with a bunch of people playing. So I will check you all later, and have a nice day. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this presentation. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Oma Games. If you would like to see my live streams, please go to twitch.tv and follow Miss Oma. Take care, everybody, and I will see you next time.